What's going on, everybody? This is Gen 716 back here again, and today I want to give you guys my reaction between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Football Giants. Of course, Philadelphia won this game 23-17 in a very important game because if Philadelphia would have lost this game, it would have been they would have been 2 games behind, and most likely the Dallas Cowboys probably all they needed was just maybe a couple more wins, and maybe they would just clinch the division. I mean, this division is really bad, guys, and to be honest with you, it's up for the taking, but no teams don't want to grab it. So this was a really good step for the Philadelphia Eagles as far as just taking that next step because obviously you look at their schedule compared to the Dallas Cowboys and their schedule. Dallas is going to have a more difficult road than Philadelphia. Um, so it's going to be interesting. I believe the Philadelphia Eagles have the Washington Redskins. Again, you guys can correct me that in the comment section, but I believe they play the Washington Redskins next, and then they play the Dallas Cowboys. So, of course, it's going to be a very important meeting for the Philadelphia Eagles. Again, if I'm wrong about that, you can correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong about that one. But I do know that the Eagles do have a more easier path than the Dallas Cowboys. Um, but as far as the game goes, Carson Wentz threw the ball 50 times. He did over 300 yards, but he threw the ball over 50 times. I don't know. I'm watching the game, and I don't know. The running game uh, just wasn't that. They had over 100 yards, but from what I was able to see, they really just couldn't get it going into the second half. I know that in overtime, Miles Sanders he got it going there towards the goal line, but Carson Wentz, man, he did a good job. I would say in the second more in the second half overtime, getting the Eagles to come back because the Giants it was 17-3 at one point, right? It was 17-3 at one point, and I thought, man, oh man, oh man, if the Giants win this game, especially in dominant fashion, what does that mean for the Philadelphia Eagles? So the fact that Carson Wentz does a good job in coming, Carson Wentz helped this team, and Zach Ertz he stepped up, Goddard stepped up, Whiteside stepped up. The fact that these players were able to step up in the second half and was able to get this team to victory, that's really good. And again, you're tied with the Cowboys now in the division. Of course, if the Cowboys win again, of course they're going to be up by a lead. But you're tied with the division, and at least you're on pace to saying, okay, that Dallas Cowboys Eagles game, that game is going to determine who wins that division. So it's really good for the Eagles again, just for a momentum boost that they are now tied for the division, and hopefully it can push Philadelphia to say, you know what, we got an easier path. We got Washington next. Again, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong about that, but we got Washington next. Let's get that dub, and let's move on to the Dallas Cowboys and get that win so we can win this division. Um, the bad thing about this thing is that this is the Giants. These are the Giants. They're 2-10. Well, they're 2-11 now, but they were 2-10 prior to the loss today. And you struggled against a 2-10 Giants football team. You struggled against the Dolphins last week, and now you struggled against the freaking Giants. What is up with you guys struggling against 2-win football teams? Seriously, like what is up with you struggling against the? You guys had the easiest path to the playoffs in the second half of the season, and you guys are barely scraping by. What is up with that? Seriously, that what is up with that? Oh my goodness gracious. Someone has to take over this damn division. Maybe Washington can do it for God's sakes, but someone has to take command of this damn division. And whether if it's Dallas or Philadelphia or maybe Washington can step up, I just want someone to step up and win this damn division. Because this is ridiculous at this point. Dallas, at least they're playing 500 teams and losing to 500 teams. The Eagles are losing to teams that are below 500, and not just below 500, but the worst teams in football they're struggling with. It's crazy. But again, just a good win for Philly, even though that this was a struggle win. You guys should have never struggled with this team in the first place. You took care of business. You won against a bad team. Now you have to continue winning against bad teams until you play that Cowboys game, and you have to play your best game against Dallas, because if you lose that game, Dallas is going to win the division. You win that game, you're most likely going to win that damn division when you beat Dallas. Or should I say that you win the division if you beat Dallas? Practically, because I think you play Washington again. So you guys got a long road ahead. You guys had a lot to struggle with. But man, oh man, oh man, you guys have to find a good. You guys got to get together because you're you're too damn talented to not make the playoffs. You're too damn talented to lose in such a fashion against the bad teams. Um, you have got to get better. But anyway, guys, that's all I got. Once again, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations to the fans. Most importantly, congratulations to the fans because I know that you guys have been struggling with this. But congratulations to the Eagles fan base for finally getting a win and finally getting this win and finally getting this win to not clinch the division, but to tie the division with the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys fans, you got a lot to be worried about, man. You got a lot to be worried about. But overall wise, good win for Philly. Giants, these guys are rebuilding, so there's really not too much to say. And plus, Eli Manning played, and Eli Manning kind of looks, he looks stupid, But anyway, that's all I got. This is your boy Gen716. If you guys like the video, please hit that subscribe button, click on notifications, share the video, like it. Like the video, it really helps out the channel, and that's all I got. So anyway, guys, that's all I got. Seriously, I'm gonna stop saying that. Peace.